Hi guys, it's Christy and it's time for Mommy to make some coffee. Yeah, I better be very quiet so she doesn't hear me. But yeah, welcome to the far out world of coffee creations. Because guess what guys, it's time for some fun. My mommy, your barista, Scarlett, will be doing taste tests of all sorts of creamer flavors, coffee flavors, and crazy combinations that she makes. She'll even go on some trips to some coffee shops and do some taste testing that way. So yeah, why don't you come in and join her for some coffee? Uh-oh, I think I'm caught. Christy? Yes, dear. What are you doing? I'm watching you make coffee. Why are you standing behind me like that? You act like you're hiding something. Yeah, I'm recording an intro for the channel for you. Oh, really? Yeah. So, I'm making you an intro because you need it. She's getting the coffee K-cup out, putting in the new one because she is a kook and forgot that she could use the same one over because she's a goober. Hey, watch it. I know. But anyway, so now she's going to go throw the other one away because she's a goober and forgot. But hey, you know what? That's all good because she knows now. Yeah, I know now. I'm just, trying to get that done. But anyway, yeah, so, she's got all sorts of taste tests. Coffee shop taste test, creamer taste test, all that stuff. And you never know, some crazy baby Sharky might show up and hang out with her and banter like we just did. Yeah, this girl right here always wants to banter with us. So, you never know when she might show up. Exactly. And, not to mention, we got some awesome friends that wanted to help out too with our theme songs. Either right, Mommy? Yeah, Travis, Josh, they've got all sorts of fun planned. Yep. So, without further ado, why don't you join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for all sorts of fun, laughter, and love. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some fun.
Happy Thanksgiving, one and all! And welcome to the far out world of coffee creation. The food is a-cooking on the stove. The coffee is in the pot, so fresh and good. We're ready for a big celebration. I tell you, turkey is a goblin, it's warm and cozy. The fire crackles and the smells come a-wafting right out the kitchen doorway where Scarlett is brewing her stuff. We all know what she's gonna do. She's gonna have a far-out brew for you. It could be a taste test, it could be just something she likes. But either way, it's gonna be a great Thanksgiving day. So happy Thanksgiving, grab yourself a cup and try some of Scarlett's brew. Cause that's our barista Scarlett, and she's got a brew just for you. Oh, a cup of coffee just for you. So come on in and see your barista Scarlett. She is ready for you.
Reckon we can have some of that Kool-Aid pie, Travis?
Of course we can, Joshua, and biscuits too. Don't forget.
Oh, Joshua, yes, biscuits too. Let's have a cup of coffee and Kool-Aid pie and the biscuits.
Sharky with her banter and Scarlett with her with it. There will be a nice cup of coffee and lots of food with it too. It's the far out world of coffee creation. Gobble, 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 come eat with us, you hear. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, come eat with us. You hear. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Scarlett here. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us over here. Hello. I should have known that was coming as soon as I started the darn vlog. But anyway, let me just pause real quick and find out who it is. I'll be right back. Be warned, Fuego's around. Hello, microwave. I did want to warn y'all, because Dorky Dork is running around. I just heard him. So you'll probably hear people screaming. I don't have it that loud, but hopefully I'm going to try to turn it down. I'm going to try to catch it before I'm trying to turn it down before he starts yelling, because I don't want anybody to panic. Those that aren't used to Night Manager, it's kind of gnarly. Kinda? Well, okay, a lot gnarly. Especially in the dead of night. It's And by the way, Fuego is the dragon, for those that don't know. He's a creep. And we are gonna, I made some coffee earlier today for breakfast. And we're going to try some. That's what we're going to do. So let me grab my pot of coffee over here. We're gonna pour some in here. And it's very heavy. Oh. I gotta figure out how to do this without making a mess. Alright. Not too bad. Not bad at all. So basically, this is a gift from my friend Jenny. That was probably my my ex. I messaged him to wish him happy Thanksgiving. But my SSA Jenny bought me some, I just gotta figure out where my damn, okay, I found the hazelnut. Because I think I'm gonna use hazelnut with this, with the Vermont maple. She bought me a bag of, she bought me a bag of Vermont maple coffee, and that's what we're tasting this morning. And like I said, I'm not usually a hazelnut fan, but I like the coffee made hazelnut. And I might have to get me more of that, actually. But, so that's what we're tasting this morning for Thanksgiving. And unfortunately, I do not have Thanksgiving themed songs, so I don't know if I'm going to use music for this or not. And just put it up for y'all. Because unfortunately, like I said, I'm not able to, I don't think I have any Thanksgiving versions. I got, like I said, I've got Vlogmas, but I do not have Thanksgiving. So we'll see what we can do. I'm either going to try to get some help to write them real quick, or just put it up. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens once we get back. Because then when I get my dang app back, then I'll help Mom out with some. And surprise Mom with a few next year. Because Mom's helping me because I'm not allowed to see them, so. I'm not allowed to look at them because Travis and Josh don't like me looking. So they have Mom do it because that way I can't see our themes. So I'm gonna see if they're planning one for Thanksgiving. There. All right, now we're gonna try this Vermont maple with some hazelnut. And we'll mix this up. And we'll mix. Mmm. That smells really freaking good. I can't wait to try it. They're just mixing, y'all. And if you didn't see a Match Made in Heaven last night, I did put up me making Kool-Aid pie, which is really good. It's not with coffee, but it is really good to eat. So it must have been my night that got attacked, because I don't hear him over there right now, thank God. That's not cool. The dragon is just my enemy. I can't stand him. With enemies like that, who needs friends? Right? Yeah. We all do, actually. But, you know, I said that backwards. Usually it's with friends like that, who needs enemies? But I said it backwards because, you know, I wanted to be a smart ass and say, we all do! Where is my phone? Where did I put my phone? Oh dear. Oh, okay, there it is. I couldn't find it. Merg. But my friend Melissa, one of our workers that helps out, she wanted to have Kool-Aid pie this year, and so I made some. There's my coffee. Excuse me. All right, let's try some coffee. Ready? Oh my God. That is really good. That's definitely maple. Woohoo! Better love maple. Yeah, no shit. Woohoo! Which I do. So, wow. Damn, that's maple. Yes. But I will tell you that my mom is doing something for me, and Mama Rocky over here, my bio mom, she's gonna do something special for me for next weekend. But the bio, you know, she's doing this because she's gone this weekend. That's why we won't be having Thanksgiving till next weekend with the fam. Well, microwave, seriously. Every time I cook with it anymore, it constantly beeps and it gets on my freaking ever-loving nerves. I'll be right freaking back. I gotta go unplug it again and plug it back in. It's annoying. I don't understand why it does this. It's never done this before. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this thing. Okay, whiny. What are you whining at over here, whiny? It's Thanksgiving and you're being a pain in the ass. Why are you whining for? Whiny butt? What are you beeping? Beep? Beepy? Should I call you beep? Whiny ass. What are you beeping for, sir? You have a problem that you can't tell me you've got? Is that it? There. Quit whining. Now it will beep as soon as it gets plugged back in, like I just did. And I'm stealing a piece of bacon. So don't make me mad. Now it will beep again, because it always does. Right before, or right after it gets plugged back in again. So you'll hear it beep again in just a second. Which is normal, and then it stops usually. And my bacon that I got is thick cut smoked. Right there. No, it should not do it again. I mean, if I have to disconnect it from the device, I will do that. If that's its problem. Oh, wait, I can't because it's on the other frickin' iPad. Ugh. Ugh. Crap. Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go get my hashies out of the air fryer so they don't get soft. Just a second, y'all. Let me go get my hashies. And pray that the boys don't bump that cup. I will not be happy. I will be a very angry mommy. Hashies. More hashies. I made 6. I made half a dozen hashies. That's what I usually do. Hashies smell really good. Not that I'm going to eat all 6 of these, but I'm going to bring them in here and taste these on here. Because I didn't get to taste them on the last one because... So it's kind of a continuation of a Mac Made in Heaven's Thanksgiving show. This is... Hopefully they don't knock this over, and I'm going to move this because I don't trust them. Because they have to have the damn thing. Okay, let's try these. Ooh. These are definitely seasoned, but I can't. Ooh, man. They're good. I have to ask Sierra what that is. Ooh. They're seasoned, but I can't tell what the... I can't tell what the seasoning is, y'all. Mmm. It's always good to have food on your stomach when you drink coffee, especially a big cup. Unless you want a bit of a head spin. Mmm. Okay, let me put this up here again. I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I have something for Friday. I gotta put this in the fridge somewhere. Good luck. There we go. They're in the fridge. I'm leaving the bacon out just in case I want another piece or two. Those have a little bit of a nip. Whoa. But they're good. Anyway, whatever that seasoning is, it has a little bit of a, not like really strong, but that is a bit of a bite. Yikes. Hello, man. They have a little bit of a bite. I like them. Are they oldie? I'm curious. I'll find out Sunday, guys. I don't know. Christy wants to know if the bacon or the... I don't know. They're not a brand I've had before. Ooh. Yum. Ooh, god dang. Yikes. Not the best with coffee, but hey, they're still good. So if I want to eat those, I'll have to eat them in the afternoon or something, not when I'm drinking coffee. Ooh. Them got a kick. Them good. Them got a Thanksgiving kick. But this morning when I made this stuff, I accidentally I had an accident. I was pouring the water in, and I kept the thing open because I didn't want the coffee pot to just start up, because if it'll start itself sometimes if you stick the pot underneath it, even if there's nothing in there. So I left the thing open, and I've had an accident on the floor. So I can't do that anymore. I just can't put a filter in it. That is definitely maple, buddy. I'll have to tell Jenny that's good. I'll have to text her on Monday and tell her that it was good and that it was uploaded, hopefully. Hopefully I can get it uploaded, if not today, but tomorrow. But yum. Unfortunately, I didn't have a Match Made in Heaven's Thanksgiving one. I had one for the party we did last year for the town. That's the only one I had. I thought it was... I wish I freaking had my freaking Thanksgiving stuff. Unfortunately, I've got them. They're just on the frickin' other iPad. Where's Dad? Amen. He'd fix it right now. I wouldn't even have to go out in the cold. I seriously do wish he was here, let me tell ya. Her dad's a techie, let's put it that way. Her biological. He is a tech savvy. He's a nerd, but we love him. Yep, he's our nerd. Yeah, he's our nerd. And just like, and this is the second gen of this, basically, because just like Narquise, his bio is back in his life, and he, oh god. Narquise's biological dad's a freaking hoot and a half. Same with his adopted dad. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Papa, but it's the truth. Oh. Heck, he forgot his own freaking anniversary, the cookhead. Oh, burned. Ha ha. He knows what I'm talking about, that cookhead. Oh. So does Casey. Oh. Burn, Daddy. Anyway, cookhead. He is a cookhead. Another way of saying goofball, but you know. But, anyway, what was I gonna say? But basically, she is also in contact with her bio dad. So, yeah. And her bio dad's a nut too, but anyway. Oh, why do you think she's crazy? I Hey, watch it. Mommy. What? Mommy, you're a kook. Thank you. Please. But, yep. But we're just, hanging out. We're gonna watch TWISTER this afternoon. And guys, for those that are new, because there's more people on this channel than there is on A Match Made in Heaven, so I'm gonna tell you, I know how to say that word. I just cannot say that word. Now, not that it's, not that my channel is monetized and not that you can't say that word on YouTube, but if I say that word out loud, we're going to have a cat have a meltdown. So, I have to spell it. He is like a freaking dog. If you say that word, a word that rhymes with Mr., you're going to set him off. And he'll start meowing and driving me insane. He's done it all night long again. Because it was windy outside last night. And I mean, he heard wind and thought it was a TORNADO. Yeah, another word I have to spell. Yeah, these two are messed up because there was one that hit last year, in reality, 7 miles away from us. Now, I was not here, which you can't prevent a stupid TORNADO from showing up at your daggum doorstep or your neighbor's house or anything like that when you're gone, because you just can't prevent Mother Nature from doing stupid shit while you're not there. Well, she decided to go off the handle when I was gone, and I still have to look and see if Ryan actually mentioned it, because it was 7 miles away. Well, unfortunately, when it hit, now this is what's eerie about it. We were watching TWISTER when the thing hit. And it was around 9 o'clock, I believe. 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. Well, every evening about that time, Clancy constant meows. And I mean, he does not shut up. And if it's windy like that, just like really high wind, or he could hear the wind outside, he goes apeshit nuts. That thing is in his head and like stuck there. Like any noise like that, like whistling, he thinks a TORNADO is about to suck him out the window. I swear. I'm not making this up. I mean, it's ugly, you guys. This thing's really messed him up. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. And it kills me because it's like, dude, there's not one out there. What scares me is what's he going to do if there is one? Probably flip out and scare me to death. That ain't going to help me because I have storm anxiety. That's what's scary. That's what scares me, is if I can't get him over it, I pray to God none hits around this, like right here. Because if one does, oh my God, it's going to be like, I'm scared to find out what's going to happen, honestly. Because if he's freaking out over just freaking wind blowing, like breezy wind, what is he going to do if, well, not just a TORNADO, but a PDS severe thunderstorm warning? What the hell is he going to do? That's not going to help me calm down because he's flipping the hell out. You know what I mean? Because they're supposed to help me with anxiety, and they're going to make it worse because they're going to have me going nuts. Because they're going to be flipping the hell out. I'm like, I honestly wish there was a Caesar Milan for cats, I tell you. I really do, because I want to know what to do, and I don't know what to do. I seriously wish there was a cat whisperer. You know what I mean? Not that I could afford to pay him to come out here anyway, but good Lord. Because that ain't going to help me if I have a meltdown. Because they're going to be having a meltdown, and it's like, oh boy, that's not going to go well. That's why I say just stay the hell away from this town for real, y'all. Like one time, there was actually one the opposite direction, right, that came down, and I get a message, turn up Ryan, turn up Ryan. You know, I was like, you know, I was hearing in my head like, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, because they knew not to text me. Well, in my head, I was hearing, it was almost like Christy was communicating like telepathically, like, because of course she isn't here to help for real, but it was like she was like telling me, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. So I cranked it for several minutes, just cranked Ryan up, like really loud, and one had hit the opposite direction. Not a bad one, but, you know. And that was, I think, or was it this year or last year? Might have been this year. I was like, Jesus. They're getting too close. They're getting too close. Oh. That trying to drown it out is going to be a biatch. And like I said, the worst part is they won't go to shelter when there's one of them type of warnings, but yet when there's not one, they're in the daggum shelter place all the time. I'm like, guys, go there when you need to go there. I mean, I seriously would hate to see us get something like that, because honestly, those two, especially the one, he flips so easily just over wind blowing outside and just goes ape shit, jumping at the windows, and I mean, he's just panicked. And there's nothing I can do. I'm like helpless, because it's like, I seriously feel helpless because I don't know what to do for him. I mean, to be honest, I've played TORNADO footage on purpose to try to show him the difference. It doesn't matter. He can hear freaking wind and he goes apeshit. I'm like, okay, this ain't helping, because they sound totally different. One of them sounds like a freaking, because I played the one from Westmoreland, Kansas, and it sounds like a freaking animal, like a wild, you know, just like crazy. That sounds nothing like just a regular freaking wind breeze. But to them, it sounds the same. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. I don't know. Y'all, I have no idea how to not really desensitize him, but like show him the difference without getting hurt. If you know what I mean. Like, because I sure as hell don't want one showing up here. I'll show him. No, I don't want you around here to do it. Shit. I'll show him the difference. No, not that way. We don't need you teaching us that way, sir. No. That would be the creepiest thing to happen. Okay, you want to teach him the difference? I swear, I tell you, you talk about something and it happens. I'm like, hey, dude, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're gonna do it, get me out of here so I don't have to hear it. I'm not the one that needs it. Just don't do anything stupid. But yeah, that'd be scary. I don't need that. Anyway, no, thank you. I'm not the one that needs to know the difference. I know the freaking difference. He don't. At least he seems like, or he acts like he don't. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I'm hearing in my head, I won't do it. Me neither. Stop it. Stop it. The year without a Santa Claus. I love it. The Miser brothers did not get along. Typical brothers. One liked the snow. Ugh, not me. One liked the heat. Me. Heat miser was my friend. Because he likes to heat. But I wouldn't want everything to melt. Now, Snow Miser was a kook. He was a freaking riot, but yeah. How'd you make out with a hothead? I heard that, you snowball. I wonder if Dana's cat, every time he goes, I heard that, you snowball, I wonder if she comes running when he says that. Because her cat's a Snowball. Yeah, that's her cat, Snowball. Because she's a fluffy white fluff ball kitty. She's a fluff ball. Yeah. Maple good. I put the right creamer in it. Yes. Yes, yes. That would make my day. To honestly get that other iPad fixed, that would make me day, but you know. I mean, that way I would know, but I don't know. I got so much good stuff on that daggum thing. I do not want to have to redo. Because honestly, I'm praying that I can, the big reason, I'm going to be honest with y'all, the big reason I want it fixed is because of the, one taste test is on there. And the only way I'll do it is if there's another bad, severe weather outbreak. Because I did it under anxiety stress. And I don't want to have to do that again. I don't want to see another outbreak like that. I mean, I know it's inevitable, but that's what caused me to go and do it, because I was pissed. I'm going to be honest, it pissed me off so much, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to taste coffee black, a flavor of coffee black. And I don't do that. But I did it for the channel, but I was pissed when I did it, if you get my drift. I was pissed off at Mother Nature because she was killing all these people and damaging all this stuff. I was mad. And something has to make me extremely pissed off to do it. Now, I will tell you, this year, because I did it, I believe it was in the April situation. When it was like 6 days in a row we had shitty weather. And that's when I did it, because I was so stressed out. I was so mad. It actually did calm me down too. Like, you know, because she just made me mad. Because I'm like, leave these people alone, you witch. But, which, let's just say, rhyme that word with a B. I did not say witch, I censored myself. But, a witch with a capital B. Anyway, that's what I always say, if I don't want to say that word. But, basically, then in May, when Somerset and London was hit. Now, if I had known, let's say I had gone in April and, honey, the battery is shot, the iPad's shot, everything's shot, you're not going to get it back. Let's just say if I'd have had the stuff then, I'd have done it that night, because I was so pissed off that night too. And I'll tell you, I was mad at a person in particular. I'm not going to say who, but I was a PO'd little girl that night. I mean, I've never had, and it still breaks my heart, honestly. And I'm trying not to break, but I'm sorry. But basically, guys, the weather service, so you'll understand who I'm PO'd at. The weather service was understaffed that night. Okay? They were understaffed at that particular office that could have gave them a really good warning, and they didn't get the warning as quickly as they could have. Is all I'm going to say about it, and I'm going to drop the subject because it'll just piss me off. But they were understaffed because basically, let's just say somebody took them basically let a bunch of them go. No person named in particular, but we all know without saying names. And let's just say I was this emotional. Actually, I was worse. I was literally ugly crying. Because to see people struggle because of that, to see people suffer, 17 people killed in one town. It's awful. You know, it's awful. It really is freaking awful. And I always cry every Thanksgiving, you guys. Bear with me. Because something always makes me cry by the time the day is over. But, I mean, it's really sad, honestly, that had to happen to the NWS. It really is. Trust me, if I had big money, I'd privately fund them myself and get the radars, get radar holes fixed, get everybody back to work. I'd freaking do it myself. But anyway, rant over, because that will just turn me into a total negative ninny. Oh, Lordy. But anyway, because this isn't, like I said, this isn't a rant channel, but that is one thing that does drive me crazy. Trust me, if my daughter were here, well, and her daddy, both, that would happen. They would be, the name wouldn't change, but they would be privately freaking funded. Darn right. This wouldn't happen again. And I'm not saying it could have been prevented. I'm not saying that, but they sure as hell would have had a faster warning than they got. Because unfortunately, they were understaffed. And we all know why that was, without saying anything. And like I said, I cried so freaking hard that night, it was not pretty. It was ugly. It was bad. Ow, my eye. Owie. Ow. It's morning, and I got goop in my eyes. Ouch. Owie. That hurts. That hurts, man. That hurts. But yeah, I won't lie. I do get emotional every year because, and usually, I don't try to cry on YouTube if I can help it. But this year has been hell when it comes to weather. And it just, sadly, a lot of people ain't here with their families on Thanksgiving. And that's what broke me really is not just that fact, but a lot of people, because of Mother Nature, are not here to celebrate Thanksgiving with their families, and it's just, God, it's awful. It's freaking awful. But anywho, and it's sad because my family isn't for real here, which sucks. And I mean, my hubby and my Papa. So yeah, it kind of gets emotional. I ain't gonna lie about it. Mama is, but we're freaking 2 states apart from each other, which sucks. Anyway, sucks. It sucks. And I think she would take my side on that. It sucks. It freaking sucks. It suckity sucks. And Christmas really gets emotional sometimes because of, you know, that was my grandma. It was her favorite holiday. Papa too. And tomorrow's going to be very interesting because I'm going to have to try and make a pizza in the air fryer. It's going to be an interesting situation. Because I have to cook it in the microwave for 6 minutes and then try to put it in the frickin' air fryer. Yeah, it's going to be fun. That is going to be very interesting. I mean, it's not a big pizza, but my poor staff thought it was supposed to be microwaved the whole time. No, just 6 minutes and then you bake it in the oven. That ain't gonna happen. Will it fit in the air fryer? I don't know. I better check that, huh? It might not fit. Hold up. Hold up, feet. Dang it. I'm in a weird mood today, never mind me. I gotta see if this thing will fit in the air fryer, because if it don't, we're in trouble. I'm gonna put it in there in the bag. I just want to see. Oh yeah, it'll fit. Okay. Goody goody. Okay, it will fit. Probably won't fit in that pan though. But it's definitely a deep dish. And it's a Chicago style, y'all. So the sauce is on top of the topping. So yeah. So yeah, it fills the air fryer basket. That's for daggum sure. I was a little worried that it wasn't gonna fit in there, but it does, so I wish I had a ruler to measure this stupid thing to see how big it is, but it's I do not know how long that's going to take. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Will it fit in that pan? I doubt it. Honestly, I think the pan's too big or too little. I'd have to look. Oh, yeah, because the pizza barely fits in the basket as it is. So I don't think the pan will work. Ah, darn. Darn. Yeah. So I think if I can get it at least to where it sizzles, then I'll be able to, put it back in the microwave if need to if the middle's not completely cooked through. Because I don't want to get burnt. Because it will burn my fingers, because if I check it with my hand, because I'm gonna have to do it that way. There's no other way of doing it. So, and the sauce is on the top, not the bottom. So yeah. I honestly wish that pan would hold it, but unfortunately it don't. Because I bet that pan's too darn small. Let me look. I mean, I will look. I will looky look. Hello, Kai. Let me see if I can. Because I know that one thing's in here. Where's that? Where's that pizza pan, man? Good. Where is the pan, man? I don't see the pan, man. Ugh. Ah, there's the pan, man. Yeah, I don't think that pan's gonna fit it. I think it's too small. Pollination. Well, it fits it, but it's a little bit, it doesn't fit inside the pan. It fits, it's the size of the pan completely. It doesn't fit. Yep. The pizza would have to be a little bit smaller to fit in that pan. In that pan, man. Darn. Darny McDarnington. Oops. But, yeah. Anywho, I will be back tomorrow with more, and I'll let you know how the pizza turns out. Well, I'll probably let you know that on Saturday. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Remember, enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee or cold, however you like it. And I will see you back here soon on the far out world of coffee creations. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Stay warm. Stay off the roads if you can, please. If you don't have to travel, don't. The weather's crazy out there, especially up north, so just stay safe out there, and I will see you back here soon. Goodbye, and God bless.
It's time to go. Did you have a great time? We are so sad we don't wanna go. It's warm and cozy in here and it's cold outside, but we enjoyed that Kool-Aid pie. And don't forget the biscuits, they were good too. Of course they were. Travis, you're the biscuit head. We hope you had fun today at the far out world of coffee creations. Scarlett with her wit and Sharky with her banter. You just never know what's gonna happen. You never know what those two are gonna do. It may be a taste test, it might be something random or something like that, but there's always biscuits and coffee. Oh, we hope you had fun today on this happy Thanksgiving Day at the far out world of coffee creations, where the food is so far out. Yeah, and the coffee too, especially like that fancy French toast one she does. Man, that's so good. Just smell that aroma. It's not a coffee clona, just the good stuff Scarlett makes. She's our happy helping barista. We love you, Scarlett. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. On the far out out world of coffee creation. Oh, see you next time. Yeah. Your gobble, 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 gobble. Happy Turkey Day.
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the far out world of coffee creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.